And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Taking a look at Hartford, they've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And, you know, I think New York, give them credit. They've stuck to their plan here early on, playing their brand of basketball. They're showing everyone they have the potential to be even better.
So the New York starting 5, they've got Doug McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. And for Hartford, Shake Milton is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Scott in at the 3 spot.
Here we go.
So Hartford wins the tip. Here's O'Neal. Over Holiday. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Quinn's got the first points on the scoreboard for Hartford.
Boy, you got to give it to the big fella from Norfolk State. O'Quinn making his presence felt on the second chance opportunities.
6 on the shot clock. Back to McDermott. Knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's Hartford on the break. Ahead. And he jams it with authority.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here is Holiday. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hartford with the ball, following the score by New York. Now O'Neal. He's coming off a 10-point game again on the clock. And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holiday surveying the floor. Guarded by O'Neal. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
New York shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Holiday against O'Neal. It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. Here's McDermott. The shot missing. And Hartford going the other way now. This their first look at this year's New York squad. The 3. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Holiday against O'Neal. Stolen by O'Neal. And another fast break for Hartford. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here is Holiday. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
A shot by Milton, no good. New York trails by 7. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is O'Neal. And finished off by Scott.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 7. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. O'Neal passes to Scott. And yes, it's good. Scott's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
For Hartford, Bell's checked in. And Smith subbed in for Shake Milton. And then for New York, Johnson, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. J.K. Sampson comes in for McDermott. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. Pass to Leaf. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Scott with the ball. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hartford on top. They lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
I ain't got no credit, but I got the cash.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Hartford here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Smith. Robinson is out there with O'Neal. And it's Pell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Johnson is out there with Leaf. And it's T.J. McConnell and it's Sampson in at the 3.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Holiday against Smith. Poked loose. That one's not going to go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's Hartford on the break. Neto can't get it to go. New York trails by 6. Johnson kicks to McConnell. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Holiday with it. Now Smith defending. The high post shot. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options.
That was worth the price of admission. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Look at Big Daddy. What a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Jeremy Pargo, he's checked in for Hartford. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson against Robinson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Hartford making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. And then for New York, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Leaf. McDermott comes in for Jakar Sampson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. That one misses for Johnson. Hartford leading by 4. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Second chance shot. Pargo misses.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. Now here's McDermott. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch. Boy, when you think about Doug McDermott, the last few years with the incredible shooting he brings, he's also been efficient. And though the volume is limited, this guy has done as good a job as he can picking his spots.
Looking at who's out there now for Hartford. Shake Milton comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And O'Neal subbed in for Raul Neto.
And Doris, with McDermott, he knows that's how he's most effective on the floor.
That's exactly right, Greg. This guy knows his strengths, and that's his outside shooting. His ability to stretch the floor, the amount of deep shots he takes the last few seasons. This guy is a nice weapon to create space for people around him.
Pargo. Again, the miss by Hartford. New York trailing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Hartford making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Back to O'Neal. Holiday brings the double team. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside Holiday over O'Neal. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Scott dishes to O'Neal. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Scott can't get it to go. And a fast break now for New York. Johnson's got the ball. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 15.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now, here is O'Neal. The pass to Pell. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jakar Sampson's checked in for New York. .103 left in the first half. Hartford moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Inside. O'Neal misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal against Holiday. To the inside. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Passes it to Scott. Off on the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York leads by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for New York, Kenny, give us your take.
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserves.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's been a matchup disaster for them at the defensive end. They're having all sorts of trouble and giving up a lot of easy baskets. It's not too late if they could tighten it up and give a lot of intensity on defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. New York leading by 4. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Hartford. Kyle O'Quinn out there with O'Neal. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Scott in at the 3 slot. A rebound by Bitadze. And here comes Leaf leading the fast break. Hartford shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Milton. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. Hartford will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Scott kicks to Milton. Pass to O'Neal. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Outside Holiday. The tray. Offensive rebound. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Scott following the score by New York. Clock at 6. Pass to O'Neal. Holiday brings the double team. Here's O'Quinn. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
The pass to Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 7-point New York lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. Back to Scott. Pass to Milton. O'Neal trying to break free. Great positioning on the putback. O'Neal's got 14.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
To the wing on the left. From beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Milton. It's hauled in by Leaf.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Hartford trails by 8. O'Neal passes to O'Quinn. Milton. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Hartford will retain possession. For Hartford, Glenn Robinson III is checked in for Scott. Smith comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Jeremy Pargo in for O'Neal. And then for New York, Justin Holiday comes in for McDermott. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Pargo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. But take a look at McDermott. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Korkmaz. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. Sampson's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Some last season stats for him. First in shooting percentage, 4th in scoring, and you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by Hartford.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
New York leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Pass to Leaf. Kicks it to Sampson. Outside Holiday. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Smith. After New York gets the 3, the dish to Pargo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by O'Neal.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right wing. Here's Leaf. Sampson, the second chance points on the tip in. Sampson's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hartford shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. O'Neal kicks to Neto. Dishes it to O'Quinn. 5 to shoot, to the middle, and O'Quinn slams it in.
You have to give credit to O'Quinn on that pick and roll play. He knows exactly how to position himself as the roller.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Bitadze. And here's McConnell. The floater. Hartford with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh!
Yeah.
Goodness. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here's McConnell. The pass to Bitadze. Comes up empty down low.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The shot's good.
We know this about Kyle O'Quinn. If you're open, the big man will connect with you.
New York leading by 3. New York calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Hartford. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Okay, David, thanks. Guarded by O'Neal. And the shot is good. He's got 19.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And there it is for him.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here is Holiday. Guarded by O'Neal. Passes it to Leaf. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Shot clock at 4. Scott pulls it in.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And O'Quinn slams it in.
Boy, talk about O'Quinn delivering right when your team was desperate for a big play.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Guarded by O'Neal. Pass to McDermott. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
O'Neal against Holiday. Milton. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Now Holiday out to the wing. Here's Leaf. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the dunk by O'Neal. And Hartford leads by 2. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Leaf. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leaf's got it all tied up now for New York.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Back to O'Neal. There's the pass to Milton. 6 to shoot. Now, here is O'Neal, guarded by Holiday. From deep. They get it back.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 2. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Big Daddy.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And Hartford calls time here. They're behind by 1. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the feed to Scott. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
36 seconds left in the game. And it's sent back by O'Neal. He kicks it to O'Neal. Holiday brings the double team to the inside. It drops.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Leaf. Hartford with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
New York, no good that time either. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal. At the line for Hartford, Kyle O'Quinn. At the line for 2. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. McDermott for 3. Nails the tray.
Oh, Doug McDermott, no fear with the game and the balance. Nicely done, young sir.
And so it's Hartford with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.